The Sacramento Kings.
There we go.
So the Sonics win the tip. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Seattle Supersonics. Let's check out Seattle's starting lineup. They've got LeBron James. Iguodala out there with O'Neal. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Embiid in at the 5 down low.
LeBron is somewhere in the neighborhood of about 260 lbs, and there's nothing extra there. So he can physically impose his will and flat out dominate near the rim.
Now here's Butler. Three-pointer. Kidd. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Kings head coach gave me a few minutes. We talked about which player was the biggest challenge tonight, and he quickly noted it was Jason Tatum. Coach said any clean look from outside and he'll drop it in. Mid-range, three, it doesn't matter. Getting a hand in his face is a must-do for us. So Tatum can't be allowed to slip away this time. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Butler from outside. Rebound by the Sonics. Here's O'Neal. Knocked away. James against Kidd. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
He's so good at creating his own shot. He's just got an endless supply of moves. LeBron James.
Good against Embiid. Kidd gets the bucket.
Pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
You know, your assumption would be that he'd be at a big disadvantage in that matchup, but you'd be assuming wrong.
Here's Embiid. Jason Kidd making his last shot. Now here's Embiid. Back to LeBron. 5 on the clock. Inside. O'Neal. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And O'Neal, clearly one of the biggest human beings you'll ever see. A mammoth of a man. About 1/7 of a ton.
At the line,
and yet, unstoppable.
The Supersonics shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
Shoot 2.
No good on that one.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Good on the second free throw. And here is Allen. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Butler. Outside Kidd. And the rejection by James.
Great anticipation that time from LeBron. He sees the shot forming and gets there to swat it down.
Iguodala, the pass to Embiid. And that one drops for him.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
And there's the pass to Eaton. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Here's Olajuwon. Shaq with some nice D. Sonics leading by 5. Iguodala outside to the inside. Embiid can't connect from short range.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Now here's James. Knocks it loose and stolen by Butler. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Eaton. And the rejection by Embiid.
Incredibly light-footed at 7 feet tall. Embiid can cover a lot of ground defensively.
The Kings trailed by 5. Here's Butler. Here's Olajuwon, and they convert it last on attempt number 3.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Now here's Tatum. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Embiid. Olajuwon with the block.
Boy, Olajuwon is a ferocious defender and rim protector. Really excels at slapping shots away.
Here's Allen. Olajuwon trying to break free. That's good from Allen on the assist by Kidd.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of.
And the first time out of the game called for Seattle. Tatum against Kidd. Bounce pass from Tatum. Here's James. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Jimmy Butler.
Hey, you want to try to guard LeBron, good luck. I mean, the King is impossible to stop. Fast, strong, smart, tough, creative, draws lots of fouls.
This is his first free throw of the game. First free throw is good.
And, you know, this guy simply does not age. LeBron remains a dominant force in this league despite being in the league since 2003.
He's perfect from the line this time. The Kings trailed by 3. Now Kidd. Floats one up, and it's good on the way up.
Kidd using that size well inside. Fantastic with the read of the D there and exploiting the weakness.
And here's Seattle. Passes it to O'Neal. Now here's James. And he converts the layup. And it's 8 points for LeBron.
Assist goes to Shaquille O'Neal.
And it's the Kings with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Kidd with it. Into the lane. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his
And
first
Kidd,
personal
really
foul.
just a nightly
First team foul.
triple-double threat. Big point guard who can
At the
score,
line for your
pass,
Kings.
and also rebounds the ball.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
2 shots.
And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Kidd. The Sonics leading. Here's LeBron. He's got 8. Iguodala, the pass to LeBron. To the right side. It's stolen by Olajuwon. Pass to Eaton. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Olajuwon with it. Allen surveying the D. 3-pointer. Kidd. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Sacramento.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
You know, another thing they've done well, guys, this first half is challenge shooters and change shots. A bunch of block shots early.
Shot clock at 5. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal.
It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon.
14.
And at 250 lbs, Embiid is a terror inside, using that large frame to draw those fouls.
Seattle shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Joel Embiid, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Drafted 3rd overall in 2014. Wow, it's been that long already. Joel Embiid didn't play his first NBA game for 2 years. Philadelphia was extra cautious with his foot injuries. Well, Joel has proven to be well worth the wait.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Glenn Robinson, the 3rd, is checked in for ABC. And it's Bogdanovich in for Jimmy Butler.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Now the pass to Bogdanovich. Jacks up a 3. That's good from Kidd. The assist from Bogdanovich. Kidd's got a couple of 3s now in the first for the Kings. James against Allen. LeBron passes to Embiid. Allen outside. And another 3 for Sacramento.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Now here's Thompson. Embiid kicks to LeBron. Offensive rebound. O'Neal. And it's in there.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Here's Kidd. Following the basket by Shaquille O'Neal. Kidd, good. Kidd's got 14 points.
Well, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
And the foul called on ABC. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And that's 2 fouls for him this quarter. A 3rd would be a problem.
Sacramento making some changes. Chris Bosh is checked in for Olajuwon. And it's Jonathan Isaac in for Allen. The Sonics also changing it up. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Shaq. And Smart subbed in for LeBron. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the Mobile 1 block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And it's Seattle with the ball. They trail by 6. Tatum kicks to Smart. Clock at 6. Embiid trying to break loose. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal.
As tough as they get, Smart's a bulldog out there. Does a good job of drawing contact, oftentimes by initiating it.
Seattle shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
2.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing.
And some of what Smart gives this team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
Mutombo is checked in for Embiid. And the 2nd free throw, good. Kings leading now by 5. Kidd passes to Bogdanovich. The dish to Bosh. That ball. Nice speed that time from Bogdanovich.
And, you know, Chris Bosh is so skilled close to the bucket. Get him the ball, and he'll find a way to score.
Isaac against Simmons. Here's Mutombo. And, oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Bosch, that's good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Simmons. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. From the baseline. The putback. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Pass to Bogdanovich. From deep three-point range. Another three for Sacramento.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Here's Simmons. Passes it to Tatum. Thompson surveying the floor. Outside, Simmons. There's the triple. They get it back. Out to Thompson. Pass to Tatum. Outside, Simmons. Second chance effort, and he comes up with the deuce.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. He's making passes like that, too. Watch out.
Now here's Kidd. 14 points for him. Seattle grabs the miss. Mutombo's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Tatum. Here he goes. And the dunk by Tatum.
Man, I love how strong Tatum goes to the rack. When you give him room to get up, he's banging that thing.
Kidd against Mutombo. Bosch. Rebounded by Dikembe Mutombo. Mutombo's got 5 rebounds tonight.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Here's Thompson. He can't get that one to fall. So the Kings will take it the other way, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Yeah, they made some spectacular plays in it right to the very end. Just couldn't get over the hump.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting after it. So you got to really appreciate the effort and hustle.
Offensive rebound. Here's Kidd. And it's sent back by Mutombo.
Boy, the shot blocking instincts of Mutombo, superb. Timing, exquisite. Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Kidd passes to Robinson. To the paint. And it's sent back by Mutombo. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
Checking in for the away team.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
And it's sent back by Isaac. And so it's the Kings leading now by 6. They've got Jonathan Isaac. Bogdanovich is out there with T.J. McConnell. And it's Robinson. And it's Bosch in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. And it's the Supersonics with the ball. After the Kings pick up 2. Simmons passes to Smart. Thompson outside. Smart dishes to Simmons. And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And it's Seattle with the ball. Smart on the wing. He's covered by McConnell. 5 to shoot. And it's sent back by Robinson. Here's Bogdanovich. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 10 now for the Kings. Smart deciding where to go with it. There's the pass to Simmons. Rebound by the Kings. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Robinson misses. It's trailed by 10. Pass to Thibault. He dinks the rim with a two-handed slam.
Wow. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Now Smart following Bogdanovich's three-point attempt. Passes it to Thompson. Offensive rebound, Sonics, and good that time.
Can't allow Mutombo to get this deep. I mean, once you do, he's going to score it with ease.
Outside Bogdanovich. He feeds it to Bosch. Can't cash in from close range. And here are the Supersonics now. 6-point game. Now here's Thibault. He's covered by Isaac. Thibault kicks to Mutombo. Smart against Bosch. Seattle needs to get off a shot. Thibault for three. And they get it back. And it's sent back by Bosch. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. The offensive rebound. Isaac misses. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Seattle Supersonics. They trail by 6. Pass to Mutombo. And it's to Kembe with the jam.
And it's 7.
ABC's checked in for Bosch. Olajuwon comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Butler, he's checked in for Robinson. And it's Allen in for Bogdanovich. Big group substitution here for Seattle. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Mutombo. Shaq comes in for Simmons. Andre Iguodala, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And James subbed in for Thompson. Here's LeBron, following the score by Hakeem Olajuwon. James outside. The dish now to Embiid. Kicks it out to LeBron. O'Neal trying to break free. And that one hits back iron.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
LeBron against Butler. Here's Allen. O'Neal with the rebound. It's trailed by 6. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That's foul number 2 for him. O'Neal passes to Iguodala. James looking it over. Here's Shaq. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. O'Neal's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, making the right decision in pick and rolls, the right basketball play. James is excellent at that.
The pass to Butler. Now McConnell. Here's Olajuwon. That shot off. Sonics trailed by 4. At the elbow, it's Iguodala. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Down low, it's tipped. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And Kevin, I gotta tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. That free throw, no good.
And, you know, Eaton at 7'4", this guy typically overpowers defenses with his size. He's an excellent shot blocker and also rebounds pretty well.
And he's good on the second. Thompson, he's checked in for the Sonics. LeBron against McConnell. Butler kicks to McConnell. Now, here is Olajuwon. Takes a shot at the elbow. Here's Eaton. Good D by Embiid. It's trailed by 5. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Allen. That's a 2 from Butler. Good. And McConnell gets the assist.
You know Butler's confidence is high when he fires a jumper off the catch like that. He doesn't shoot a lot of those.
And here is James. 8 points for him. Driving to the basket.
LeBron James.
LeBron throws it down hard.
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
Outside Butler. Here's Olajuwon. It's hauled in by Andre Iguodala.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Thompson against Allen. Little turnaround. No good on the shot. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Well, they'll pass it to Allen. And the 3 off target.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
James got a piece of it.
And having Eaton protecting the rim, that's about the same as building a brick wall around the basket. Just nothing gets over him. What an intimidator down low.
Now here's Butler. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
You know, the second period's been much more kind to him than the first. I mean, let's see if he can keep it going and maintain.
The Supersonics also with the Sun. Tatum's checked in. James right side. Outside Tatum. Tries it from 9. Count that one.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Butler. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid.
Well, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Here's Butler, and he makes good on the layup. 6 points for Butler.
He's done a nice job, a great job actually finding efficient shots here in the second. Shooting percentage always a function of the kinds of shots you get. And he's on a good roll after struggling a bit in the first.
Now here's Shaq. He has 5. Inside, here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
How about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates.
Allen outside. Oh, good with the triple. It's trailed by 5. Outside Tatum. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Shaq misses.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And this is Allen's game. One of the quickest releases we've ever seen. Amazing shooting off that pass.
Pass to Tatum. Takes the 13-footer. Rebound by the Kings. Olajuwon's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Butler. And Embiid with the block. On the wing, Thompson. Defended by Allen. The shot by Thompson, no good.
And another miss. Whew, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Allen's shot is off.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Kidd with the steal. Allen outside. Butler kicks to Kidd. Allen for three. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's O'Neal. It's good. O'Neal's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And it takes a lot to knock O'Neal off balance. A massive player.
Chris Bosh is checked in for ABC. And Robinson III comes in for Elijah Wan. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Ray Allen. The Supersonics also with the sub. Simmons is checked in. Now here is Robinson. O'Neal with the rebound. Shaq's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure. But unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Really, where can't Thompson hit from? His stroke makes the
2
mid-range
minutes
look
remaining in
easy.
the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Robinson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal
That's
foul.
on Ben Simmons.
Second team foul.
For Sacramento, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Kings making a change here. Isaac's checked in. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for the Sonics. Robinson hits them both.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Sacramento again missing.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Outside Robinson. Bosh trying to free himself up. And good. And it takes him. He bounce off the right iron and down.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
That's out of bounds. Seattle will retain possession.
Away team ball.
Left in the first half. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Well, LeBron James is clearly a tremendously talented passer. When a guy is open, he'll get him the ball.
Kings leading now by 4. Outside Bogdanovic. Great D that time from Tatum. Bogdanovic has gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Passes to James. Simmons with it. He's covered by Isaac. James in the post. Robinson on him. LeBron, no good. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bogdanovic looking around. Outside Robinson. Pass to Kidd. Takes the 3. Hands it from downtown. Kidd's got 17.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Outside Tatum. Just 3 on the clock. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his
Coming at you with so many ways to get his points. Tatum draws a lot of contact throughout the game. Gets himself to the line.
For Seattle, they have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Well, Tatum is everything you want in a star. I mean, he's a talented player, surely. But more importantly, I think, is he's humble and hungry, and he's deeply invested in the team's success.
And so Tatum nails them both. And a second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. On the floor for Seattle, they've got Iguodala. LeBron James is out there with Tatum. And there's Embiid. And it's Shaq in at the 4. Allen dishes the kid. 6 on the shot clock. That's a 2 from Butler. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Celtics trailed by 5. And Shaq with the slam.
Boy, nobody wants to get in his way when he's this deep. Watch out.
James against Kidd. 3-pointer. Butler good in the assist to Kidd. Kidd's got 4 assists in the game.
Superb playmaking from Kidd with that dish right there.
Iguodala, the pass to James. Not loose. Butler with the steal. All sorts of time, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And it's an 8-point Sacramento lead. Outside Tatum. James against Butler. James outside. The pass to Tatum. It's up a 3. Rebound by the Kings.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
LeBron outside. It's tipped. Taken away by Kidd. And now the Kings, fast break. Here's Allen. Gets a hand on it. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Olajuwon's got the lead up to 10 now for the Kings.
Such a graceful player. Hakeem is light off the ground there for that rebound, and then the skill to send that one home.
LeBron against Kidd. Pass to Allen. The tray. That doesn't go either for Allen.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Here's Tatum. Olajuwon with the block. Here's Butler. Rebound by Joel Embiid. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Supersonics. It's a 10-point game. This is it to Embiid. And again, unable to change momentum here.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Celtics trail by 10. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
There's the double team with Allen. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And it's Seattle with the ball. Embiid finds James. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Shaq's got 13.
O'Neal doing a nice job using his body so well whenever he has the ball. A top-tier scorer for sure.
And there's the call on James. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there. And really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Allen outside. From the arc.
And you love love how Tatum uses that long wingspan to really distract shooters. Great job contesting without fouling on that one.
Here's Iguodala trying to get open his shot. Eaton grabs the miss. Eaton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Kidd attacking. Rebound by the Sonics. LeBron's got 6 rebounds in the game.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Shot's good from Butler. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Sacramento.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And also, I've been extremely impressed with their interior D. Their rim protection has been as good as it gets.
Bucket is good.
Jason.
He's got 10.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Pass to Eaton. Kicks it to Allen. The ball movement here by the Kings. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
Love seeing O'Neal use his body to come up with those blocks. An imposing force and a pretty consistent defender as well.
Here's Tatum. No good that time. So the Kings will take it the other way. Looking to get it going. Seattle grabs the miss.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Here's Kidd. Olajuwon trying to break free. Kidd with the bucket. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. And Simmons subbed in for James. Simmons passes to Thompson. And here's Iguodala outside. Sacramento grabs the miss. Olajuwon's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Kidd lays it up and banks it in. And now it's a 12-point Kings lead.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Olajuwon trying to break free. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
And Simmons kicks to Thompson. And the pass to Embiid. Down low. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Simmons gets the bucket.
Boy, nice use of strength that time by Simmons, getting past the defense and into a shot.
Here's Allen. Olajuwon. Nice persistence to tip it back up and in. Olajuwon's got 4 points in the quarter.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
And the shot is good. Simmons got his 3rd basket of the night.
Simmons really comfortable in tight, and he's so skilled, he makes it look easy scoring inside.
Now a timeout called by Jonathan Isaac. He's checked in for ABC. Robinson comes in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Bogdanovich in for Allen. The Sonics also changing it up. Mutombo comes in for Shaq. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Andre Iguodala. Here's Robinson. Dikembe Mutombo pulls it in. And so Simmons will bring it up for Seattle. Down by 12. Takes it inside. Pass to Thybulle. They get a hand on it. Embiid, the pass to Thybulle. Kidd against Thompson. Kidd kicks to Robinson. Back to Kidd. And it's sent back by Mutombo. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Chris Bosh is checked in for the Kings. The Supersonics also with the sub. Tatum, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. Shot clock at 6. Here's Robinson. Sacramento again missing.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Tries it from 9. No good off the back of the rim.
And, you know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
Kidd with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Great D that time from Tatum. Sonics trail by 12. Thompson, left side. Passes it to Embiid. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Embiid's got 6.
You see why they go to Embiid in close. I mean, he's more than capable of getting it in the hoop.
Poked away and stolen by Tatum. Pass to Simmons. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Assisted.
Tatum's got 3 assists now in this one.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Bogdanovich, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Klay Thompson.
That
That's
one
his
on
first
Thompson.
personal foul.
The Kings have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
At the line for your Kings, Bogdanovich. At the line for 2.
The first one falls. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And it's Seattle with the ball. Simmons feeling it out a bit. The pass to Tatum. Thompson outside. Sinks the triple.
Klay Thompson.
Thompson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
I really believe we can go ahead now and lock Klay Thompson in on the short list of the greatest pull-up shooters in the NBA. And we might be talking the all-time list here.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And then Robinson slams it in.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
Hey, guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Shot clock at 3. Tatum, and it's set back right by. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. .139 left here in the 3rd quarter. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Simmons. Over Kidd. Count that one, and the Sacramento lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Simmons.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. When he's getting to a spot, shooting the ball with confidence, excellent turnaround for him.
Pass to Robinson. Lots of room. Good, and the assist to Kidd. Kidd's got his 6th assist on the night.
Well, you got to admire and appreciate the unselfishness. I mean, Kidd always looking up and looking out for his guys. I mean, excellent at finding the open man.
Here's Tatum. Embiid trying to break loose. Tatum with another miss.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling to the floor.
Man, I like Isaac's mobility. Love it. This guy gets down the floor extremely well. And he has a sense of where he should go to get a scoring opportunity, too.
Embiid inside. He's covered by Isaac. And Simmons kicks to Tatum. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Isaac. That's short off the rim.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And here's Kidd from the arc. Connects from 3-point range. Kidd's got 24 points.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Tatum dishes to Thompson. No good, unable to end this run. And so it's the game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. On the court for Sacramento, we've got Bogdanovich. Chris Bosh is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Jason Kidd, and it's Robinson in at the small forward position. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Isaac touched it last. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Simmons. Bogdanovich against Thompson. Isaac trying to break free. Bogdanovich, no luck.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
James finds Tatum. And that one drops.
You got to do a lot more than that to stop Tatum. I mean, he's just too skilled and crafty and strong on these takes.
Mutombo against Kidd. No good on that one. Mutombo is a nice D. Bosh with the bucket. Bosh has got the lead up to 14 now for Sacramento.
And Bosh has a beautiful stroke from the mid-range. Once you give him room to shoot, he doesn't hesitate.
To the inside. Here's Mutombo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
The free throw drops for Mutombo.
And Mutombo, a defensive force, a long, intelligent player who plays well on both ends of the floor.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. ABC's checked in for Bosh. Jimmy Butler comes in for Isaac, and Allen subbed in for Jason Kidd. And Seattle also making a change. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Jason Tatum. And so Mutombo nails both of them. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Allen outside, pass to Robinson. Over Simmons, and he overshot that one, missing.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
When LeBron has it inside like that, I mean, it's almost impossible to stop him. Worst case scenario, he's going to get himself to the foul line.
LeBron James at the line for 2.
And that one misses. Shaq's checked in for Mutombo. And he sinks the second. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Bogdanovich passes to Robinson. The kick outside to Butler, and stolen by Simmons. Here's LeBron, and LeBron throws it down.
This game, another feather in LeBron's cap, and by now he's got a lot of feathers in a lot of caps. What a night.
Allen outside. And to get open is Robinson. No good on the triple.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. Sure would make things a lot easier, too.
James, the pass to O'Neal. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 4 assists now tonight.
Boy, a dominant big man is O'Neal. Superb control inside. This dude will feast on the interior.
Allen inside the three-point line. Misses off the left iron.
Yeah, I tell you what, for him, this has been a game to forget. But somehow they still find themselves with the lead.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, I was able to listen in with what the Kings head coach said to his team. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfect. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
Thank you, David. And here are the Sonics. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. And Simmons slams it in.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that. And now we've got ourselves a ball game. You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
It's stolen by Elijah. Bogdanovich against Thompson. Now, here's Bogdanovich. He's guarded close, and he gets the bucket. And the Kings lead by 4.
And they needed that. Their lead is getting smaller by the minute.
Yeah, I agree with you. Good possession there. They had to stem the tide of this comeback a little bit, and I think they did with that play there.
Here's James. Rebound by Butler. Butler's got his 6th rebound on the night. Kings leading now by 4. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Shaq.
I don't think you can get too physical with Butler because he's so smart and clever in how he gets into the defender to draw the foul.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Butler.
In a league where everybody appears to be best friends, Jimmy Butler's a bit of a throwback. I mean, he plays the game with a real attitude and edge and only cares about winning. You got to respect that.
And so Butler nails both of them.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
James dishes to O'Neal. LeBron James on the wing. Defended by Butler. 4 on the shot clock. And stolen by Butler. To the paint. Looking to get back on track here. Allen's shot is off.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
So it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Kings. Pass to Elijah. Outside Bogdanovich. The pass to Butler. Just 5 to shoot. A 3 ball. They get the rebound. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Shaquille O'Neal.
That's on
That's
Shaq.
his 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul. At the line for your Kings, Mark Eaton. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. The Kings making a switch here. Kidd's checked in, and Seattle also making a change. Embiid's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. Sonics trailed by 8. Thompson outside. The 3. Second chance shot. O'Neal misses. Here's Sacramento. Butler kicks to Kidd. Here's Eaton, guarded by O'Neal. Eaton the pass to Butler. Shoots from the high post. And Embiid pulls it down. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline. And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Outside Kidd. Shoots over Embiid, and the rejection by Embiid. Iguodala against Butler. Thompson for the triple. The putback. It's good on the putback. And now it's just a 4-point Sacramento lead.
Yeah, and how about the stick-to-itiveness on that possession? Stayed with it, didn't give up until the ball was in the basket.
Allen for 3. LeBron grabs the miss. James has got 7 rebounds in the game.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
And there's Jason Kidd on the assist by Butler. Kidd's got 26.
You know, Jimmy's really a great playmaker from the wing spot.
Takes the 13-footer. That one rolling around and rims out. Sacramento leading by 6. Kidd passes to Elijah. Can't get it to fall.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Sonics trailed by 4. Tatum looking around. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Look at Tatum, get up. I love whenever he goes up with that kind of aggression and force. He's not messing around at all, taking names and making statements.
Allen passes to Butler. And here is Kidd. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Embiid. And the rejection by Embiid. Here's LeBron. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Kidd against James. Here's Butler. Tries again. Rebound by the Sonics. Still anybody's game at this point.
And no question, this is when you really have to have trust on the floor with each possession.
The Kings leading. Allen outside. To the middle. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Hakeem Olajuwon, a transcendent talent. Late to the game, but my, oh my, what a beast of a big man. He's certainly a guy you can build a team around.
At the line for your Kings, Hakeem Olajuwon, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Olajuwon. And Olajuwon drops them both. Sonics trail by 4. Outside Tatum. Pass to LeBron. Tipped away. Butler with the steal. And here we go. It's Butler. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
Boy, the athleticism of Olajuwon. Love it. Showing how efficient he can be when he's close to the bucket. A terrific throwdown.
Tatum with it. And Allen picks him up defensively. Stolen by Allen. Lets the 3 fly. It's good from long range. It's a 9-point Kings lead.
Allen is lights out as a three-point shooter. Love how fast his release is. Staple gun quick.
Tatum dishes to O'Neal. LeBron outside. And the 3 ball is good. LeBron's got 19 points.
And immediately looking for the open man when the double team comes to.
Allen passes to Kidd. Rebound by the Sonics. LeBron's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Outside Tatum. Over Olajuwon. Olajuwon with the block. Back to Kidd. Sinks that one from the post. Kidd's got 4 points in the quarter.
Good look there as well. And this is what Hakeem's worked on. Pay too much attention to him and he'll burn you with a nice find.
Step back shot. Tatum no good. Now Kidd. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Can't hit from 12. Iguodala, the pass to James. The 3 from Tatum. Money! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And Tatum continues to evolve before our eyes, showing excellent leadership by knocking down these clutch shots.
That's his 5th personal foul. 4th team foul.
34 seconds left in the game. And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. And Seattle making a change here. Simmons is checked in.
Jason Tatum at the line for 2.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both.
That's what they'll try to do.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Tatum. Yes! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Tatum knows how to score in the paint, folks. He can make any adjustment needed to find the shot that works for him.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
That's his 1st personal foul. Team is in the penalty. Shooting for Sacramento, Ray Allen. Taking 2 shots.
2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
You really have to admire and respect the work ethic of Allen. I mean, this guy is really intentional and purposeful in his pregame preparation, and all of that stuff pays off for him.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line. Here's James. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock.
Hey, when the game is tight and snug, Simmons rises to the occasion, effortlessly capitalizing when his team desperately needs him to do so.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. They can score it here, but it won't mean much.
Kevin, turn out the lights. This party's over.
It might be.
And the offensive rebounding, really the story here today. Even with the big lead, they're still showing more hustle on the board.
Kid with it. So the